We good? Stream's coming through. What up, everybody? Hey, we're finally live. I've been attempting to get the double webcam thing going for absolutely never. Today, we're going to be messing around with this thing. First thing I need everybody to know is this machine is a dead machine. It's a not happy one, and it was free. As much as like all of the USB ports and everything work on it, absolutely no problem. Things like using Notepad, trying to type N, paste or undo, N. Oh, there we go. N. I tried to type in O and it put in #09. Space. O. Okay. O. So the keyboard's dead for a start. If I can get the keyboard up and running, it runs on battery, no problem. Battery spice. So it'll run on laptop. It'll run on battery, no problem. I'll just quickly switch to my live chat real quick here, so I can see live chat. So I've got it set up so that you can see from the side view in case I miss anything. So if I pick up like a tool or anything, like a screwdriver, and I've got an overview camera so you can see if I'm doing anything from the top. So the machine itself is a pain in the ass. It does run. It is relatively usable. It's got its problems and quirks, but hey, it runs. So waiting into the settings, amazing, isn't it? When you're gonna like an hour for the settings. But the keyboard is the main problem. I have a couple of options. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to shut the machine down. And I've got two options. I've got one is to replace the keyboard with this. This is a little Bluetooth keyboard I've got, and I've already went ahead and disassembled the machine. Disassembled the keyboard to spray that black because it used to be white, but I didn't like it in white. It looked way better in nice gloss black. But I never got around to putting it back together, so I can get rid of that. So, bye. And what I can do is I can implement this keyboard into there. Now, yes, this is a completely different ribbon cable, but it's fine because it's also Bluetooth, which means I should be able to find a way to fit it like in the top or something there. And it'll be left switched on so that when the machine comes on, it powers the keyboard up so I can still type with a regular keyboard. My other option is to try and clean this one out, take all the keys off, clean it out, and see if I can actually get that one to run as is, even though there is missing keys and stuff on it. So I'm just going to unplug it there. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove any removable devices from it. The machine's now shut down. It's actually a very nice, clean machine. I was given this. I've had to clean it up and pretty it up a bit and get everything running. There's no bottom cover, sadly. Didn't come with one. Didn't come with a charger either. I had to make one of them myself. The drive is an external drive, kind of. It's quite warm actually, and I've had to keep it in with a piece of plastic with some screws in it. Which, see if I can lift that closer up to the camera. You should be able to see there. When you see, I had well, not obvious, but I had to fix the DIM slot for the RAM as well. DIN even. This is 1/2 volt DDR3, 1833 or 1066. I can't remember. Random piece of plastic high. Just sticking back on there. Not doing anything with it actually. Since there's no screws under there, let's just do that like that. You're actually doing something useful now. You're probably not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the battery. Is that unlocked? There we go. The battery itself is actually pretty healthy. It gives you a solid 1 to 2 hours of battery life, even when using it. So there's no problem with that. I'm just going to put that down there on one side. One of the things I want to do is I want to mod the audio on it. This thing came with 2 gig of RAM stock and no drive. So The model of the machine is if anybody wants to research more into it, I'm not really bothered if you do or not. It's an Asus Model X54C, and this motherboard version is K54C, ID 5K. Don't really need to know anything about that. It was made in 2012, and it was a Celeron, so pretty updated, I'd say personally. Just gonna go ahead and take my flat here and see if there's anything. Sometimes manufacturers like to hide screws into things. Sometimes under rubber feet, they like to hide screws that may not actually serve a purpose whatsoever. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In our case, they didn't. So let's go ahead and do what we do best. Let's disassemble the machine. Putting all of the screws to one side. I'm not entirely sure on the full disassembly. I didn't actually look into this beforehand. Should get a tray or something to put them in. Ideally I should have a tray. I've got an idea. What I'll do is I'll put all of the screws into the bottom of this thing actually. On the bottom of the tray off the keyboard. Put that one side. Yep. I'm just going to start off at the back, work my way forward. On this machine comes a clean copy of Windows 10 that has fresh installed. It hasn't been put on there with any special means or anything like that, just a standard fresh installed Windows 10. Not sure if that's the same size as me. Like a different size. It's not that. If it had been a different size, I would have picked it separate, but apparently they're the same. Same note, I'm using non-magnetic screwdrivers. I think the only magnetic one is, well, magnetic ones are these ones, which are my larger ones, which the magnetic tips have kind of worn off over the years, really, so a little bit of magnetism left, but I won't be using those ones for taking the laptop apart. I'm using a Meccano screwdriver, actually. Meccano screwdrivers are like, honestly, I still see them as the best screwdriver for me personally. They do everything. So this is all we'll drive out. We've got an 8 gig in there at the moment because it's the only one to really put in there. I think it's 700 off. Oh no, it's not, it's 5400. So I might actually swap that out for faster drive because 5400 is pretty ancient actually. The machine would probably perform a lot faster with a stick around and, well, stick around and faster drive. Like an SSD would perform way faster. But hey, who am I to complain? Yeah, the fun part is tearing the machine down. The more fun part is putting it back together, really. I will have more than likely missed the screw to try and not get my head in the way of the camera for him going through. Now, manufacturers often like to hide a screw underneath it. machine might not have one, or it might. Or that it's looking pretty good but not having one. There's a hole there with it. Should have been one. I think that'll be one hole there. Stick that plastic cover back on. It'll probably not stick back on properly, but it'll be like that. You flip it over and get the last couple of screws out. Even though it's not okay. That looks like it in the way of screws out from this side at least. So I'm just gonna carefully try and pry the machine off. I'm not sure if this is the... Okay, I'm just going to show this to you real quick. The white is on the right, the black is on the left. Just because I know I'm going to need to take that out. I'm not sure exactly how the keyboard comes out, but it looks like it's one of the ones that you gotta be underneath for, to be honest. To remove, yeah. Or actually, maybe it's an over top. Hey, there we go. Okay, so there we go. We can take that keyboard straight out. I mean, that's broke, dude. CPU fan looks a little bit dirty as well. While I'm under here, I'm going to have a quick look to see where the audio is, but it doesn't appear to be visible in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, there's the one screw that keeps the CD drive in. So let's take that out and throw it in there. CD drive should ideally, yep, slot straight out. That is a SATA drive. I've got some film. And that reveals the tiny tiny but lots of voice coil speakers underneath. And there are two of them. Ah, that's kind of pathetic actually. Okay, let's continue tearing down because I might actually replace them. I'm also going to try and fix the mouse pad while we're in here. So you might be better off looking on the little camera in the corner right now. I've got to be pretty careful getting into here. The joys of being left-handed, you can't do shit. I feel like there's still a screw there. And there is, but I'm just gonna drive straight through it if I can. Okay, it's not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to really quickly just unscrew this little fella here. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, there we go. Woo! That just dropped out. And there's our laptop in pieces. Okay. Now we got ourselves a couple of little issues to address first. Before we do anything. First thing we got to address is this here. This is the trackpad. The trackpad is completely separate from the rest of the machine, whereas the two pressy clicky buttons aren't. Now the two pressy clicky buttons don't work. The right one does, but the left one for some reason doesn't. And I think it might just need a clean. I think the entire motherboard could use a clean. Let me take off my computer brush. It's just a paintbrush, but hey. Might have to go AFK and get one. Even though normally I have one laying around. I do have one. Yes, first things first is we'll give it a good clean here. This will help with cooling for a start. It will also help with performance. Okay, so now in here we have two little speakers, which these are the first two things we're going to change out. I don't like this, and I don't like this. They're tinny, they're quiet, and the machine boasts Altec Lansing audio. Now, Altec Lansing apparently are really good and really bassy, and I've never, ever had audio from Altec Lansing that's actually been good. I've got the laptop that I'm streaming on is on Lenovo Z51-70, and that little thing kicks out quite the amount of power. I mean, look at that. How are you supposed to get audio from that tiny little piece of plastic there? That's garbage. It's total garbage. Normally I wouldn't go this far here, but hey, I'm going to be very careful and I'm going to try and remove this motherboard without scratching anything or breaking anything. This board does actually just lift out, but I don't need to lift entirely out. I just need that and this pile of crap out. And these are the onboard computer speakers, and everybody knows that onboard computer speakers are terrible. I mean, why all of this resonance space if you can't use anything? The speaker uses that tiny little thing that it's in there. It doesn't use all of this. Okay, so let's mod that up first. I need to find two drives that sit in there and there. And on top of that, one thing I'm failing to understand is you've got these two speakers located here and here, but on here you have no grill. Where the speakers would be, you're casting into a piece of plastic, and you're casting into a piece of plastic. There should have been holes in there to let the audio out. It's stupid. Thanks, Asus, or Asus, or whatever people call you. You make really good motherboards and pretty up-to-date machines, even though they're outdated as shit. But you make really bad audio. Please, don't make audio. Find a company like JBL to do your audio. Like, me personally, I would ditch the CD drive. Fuck it, don't need it. I now have all of this resonance space. If I steal that off, I've got all this resonance space. to put this back on, and I can put one hell of a speaker in there. I'll have really good onboard sound. And to be honest, I probably will because it's my machine. And I'm never, ever going to use a DVD drive in 2019. I used it once to install the OS. And I didn't even install the OS with this. I installed it on a flash drive. Why do I need this? In the box you go. Don't need you. I could probably, with that spare space, get an adapter and put a drive there, to be honest. Turn it into an expansion port, really. I don't know. It's a small fly on the screen, and now it's dead. What a shame. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie doke. Hey, I hear you. Okay. No, you. Okay. So first things first. This actually depressingly looks like the same ribbon. So what I'm just going to do real quick is I'm just going to take this ribbon cable out. I'm not going to put it in, but I just want to have a look and see. Oh, wow. The pinout almost practically lines. I mean, it doesn't exactly, but the pinout almost practically lines up. Yeah, this one has extra pins. Probably for the media keys. It's also got command and not the things that I want. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just, put that aside. We're going to fix that shortly. I'm just going to bend it at the moment. It's probably how you kill them, but hey, it's already dead. When I press the O key, it presses like 8 different keys all at once, so hey. I might try putting it in the dishwasher or something. God. It is actually supposed to be a sealed unit, you know. But hey. I might actually have another keyboard for that. Might just order another one. Depends if the machine's worth ordering another one for. If it's not worth ordering another part, then I probably won't. But hey, like the display works and everything, it's got potential. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go fuck whatever this thing is on the right. It's gain now. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to do tiny fiber. Let's try and separate these. You know when you're like perfectly fine and then you go and try and do something and then suddenly you have Parkinson's? In the next stream, Chord tries to separate 2 tiny wires. It's going to drive me nuts because I've done it before. That isn't why I put it. Simply God. There we go. Separated. So I'm going to keep the stock mic speaker because it's got quite a size resonance chamber that I'll probably go. Where do you screw in? Yeah. I didn't think about that, did I? Chord didn't think about that, did he? When do I end? But it's fine, because I can replace it with this. This is actually a much bigger speaker. It's still a micro speaker, but hey, it's a much bigger driver, so there you go. For size reference, that's the one that came out. And that's what's going in. So we're just gonna force that in there. Actually, it might be helpful first to cable. And this speaker actually came on the screen, which the audio on the screen was terrible too. So our screen was really terrible for audio. My ass probably had better sound with that thing. Okay. Go ahead and twist these two wires in again. I did have a plan for a particular speaker for the right side because obviously I've got all of this resonance space that I can do whatever the hell I want with, and I have no driver to put in there. So I did have an idea of putting like a port on there, you know? Just drilling through the case and putting a port there so that I could put a different kind of speaker, whatever I wanted there. And I thought, no, why don't I just put like a huge sub there? And I thought, that's stupid. Why don't I put this, a magnetically shielded speaker, right there? It would go perfect, but it might not fit. That's the only problem. I don't actually think it will fit in. I think I'd have to take this off. Let me check real quick. Let me see if I can make it fit. Oh, I just pulled all the surround off. Oh well. Blown anyway. This is going great, you know? Hey, you know what goes great? When shit doesn't work. Yeah, let's try and get some better audio in this first, and then we'll fix that keyboard and the trackpad. I'll get some better audio on this, and then ideally, you know, I should be using a pair of scissors to cut this tape. Now, I'm weird and I like cable management, so I'm going to do that even though I know I shouldn't. But hey, I'm weird and I like cable management. It's relaxing, okay? It's not. It's the opposite of relaxing. If you've ever done cable management, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so that's actually a really terrible place to put a speaker, but hey. I went and put that screw back in. Knowing me, I'll turn this back on and it won't work, you know. And make sure that's still, yeah, okay. And make sure it still reaches with the new driver. So I'm contemplating the new driver should either use the DVD spacer or... Did you just fall in there? Okay, so should the new driver be the same or identical, in these words, to the other one? I.e., should I put the same speaker in as what I did on the left? Or should I say, nah, that's boring, and put something like stupid in there, you know? So something big. Something that shouldn't really be there, and we know it shouldn't be. And you know, before you say anything, I'm not talking like that sort of size, because that's, I mean, it could go, like, still something that would go there, but nothing ridiculous, you know? I got this, like, bag of shit. And normally I have all of this stuff ready before I stream, but hey, I kind of expected the other speaker to fit, so... Oh, a snap stick of RAM, that's cool. Hi! So normally this is not the sort of thing I do on stream, but I now have to go through 2 boxes to find a speaker that will fit in there. So see, I could have used something like that if it wasn't so big. And then obviously melted through or something, but... Okay, I kind of want to use the resonant space that I have. I'm not thinking of the right way, but like, hey, there we go. If that hadn't been blown, that would have been great. Because I've got this one little speaker here, which would actually fit... Oh, it's just a little bit big. That's a shame. But see, something like that would actually do great. I'm in my box of speaker parts and shit like that. And I've just come across a stick of DDR original RAM and sound card. Hi. This is not looking good. Is that a stick of DDR3 laptop RAM? Put that aside. Welcome. I've just discovered. That's the other speaker to match that one. It could go there. But it's not going in. But hi, I discovered that. I have no idea if the stream's even still going. If you wouldn't mind. The chat's been kind of dead and OBS ain't saying anything. What was that one feel like? Too big, okay. Hey, I found this part. For now. Okay. Back to wherever we were before. I just found some things. This one could use a pair of pliers to give it a bit of help. Well, the stream's still going, or did it do it dead? That's good. Watch as Chord attempts to fix a speaker. And actually, he has a laptop there waiting to be fixed. Okay, so I've actually got quite the choice of speakers now. I've got this here, which that speaker wouldn't fit in. So that's off the table. This one's got a lot of coil on it, so I would ideally like that like there. But it wouldn't. It would have to go on the outside. Else that one would have been really nice. That one would definitely go in quite easily, actually. However, again, that one's quite a teeny little box speaker. That wouldn't go in, but the driver itself actually might not. This one should go in, and I mean should. And with a little bit of cutout, probably would as well. So yeah, what I could do is I could have a single downfiring speaker if this one works. That's a big if. So this one does actually work, and I'll just put this laptop over here. I'll test this one real quick on my bench. If it still actually works. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to have a quick peek to see if this RAM would fit. This is DDR2. Damn. 1 gig, 800 megahertz, DDR2. PC2. Shame. I'm gonna have to glue that speaker in as well into the corner there. And the top isn't gonna get in the way of that, is it? Is that gonna interfere there? I feel like it's going to. Oh yeah, that is a big problem. Okay. The joy of trying to like, oh yeah, I'll just put this here and put that there is, it doesn't always just go the way you want it to go, really, does it? What I could do is I could actually flip this upside down and put some tape on it, mainly on the magnet. That's just going to protect it from touching anything on the back that it shouldn't. And then what I could do is I can actually make that one a down firing as well. Make this speaker a little down firing speaker by putting it underneath the mother. There's actually quite a gap underneath this board here. I can't remove the board because something's holding it in. I don't want to break it, but I don't know what it is. I think it's a screw or something. Anyway, so I could carefully put that there. I'm just gonna have a quick look underneath to make sure it is covering. Yeah, okay, so that would be one speaker flat. Yep. There. is the motherboard itself going to keep it in place? No, it's not. So I can either glue it down, or I can put some layers of tape, like tape over the top, or I can put like a piece of tape or something to hold it down. Probably not the best idea, but hey, I'm trying to do it. Really quick find here. I feel like in some way it's connected. Oh, of course it would be connected. Of course it would be connected to the cooler. Of course it would be. That makes sense. Because you know the cooler is what keeps the machine cool. Okay, so now I can fit that there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist that out there and put that speaker there. And then get some clear glue or some hot glue and we'll put it around it. It'll probably be clear glue if it's in here. I brought it with me, but I don't think I've got it here, so I might do hot glue, which is not ideal. I might actually have to do it differently, which is going to be layers of tape. And the extra layer and some paper to put on the top. Try and fold it as small as I possibly can. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, what we're doing is carefully slot that back into it. Before I do, you hold that in. Just check the underside of the board's still okay, really. It looks fine. Doesn't look dusty, so... Hey, as long as it doesn't look dusty, it should be fine. She still looks intact for the most part, so... Okay, yeah, that would do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to screw that speaker back down there. Love, is the stream actually still going? Yeah. Nobody's actually said anything in the chat. It's kind of depressing. Yeah, not pop. Hmm? Hmm. And you could post it to me if you wanted. Hmm. There is a little bit of blown coil in there, but not fried, if you know what I mean. It's not full. It's still okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that carefully. My storage, and I'm going to get the soldering iron out. Very, very carefully. Make the modification. This is a high temperature of 410. Do that and hold it there. After I've done this, I'm going to get. It's going to take a second to heat up properly. There's some junk. I should put a switch on the side or something so that like you turn the sub on or off, you know. I'll probably have to take this apart again in the future and amp it. And just for good luck with this, I'm going to go ahead and put the Lucky Luna right there. Lucky Luna. Lucky Luna. It goes in, goes in, so I don't like it. Stop talking, stop me.
Don't be so distant, don't be so distant, so distant, distant from me, from you. You're so close, and yet so far. So I fight it, and here we are, in each other's arms. Take it back, just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them intertwine.
What's the time?
Cause you know what you do to me. It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make you mine. Before we're out of time, let's synchronize. Come on, step with me. Let our bodies sing in harmony till the morning light. So good night.
It's what I'm saying, tiny bit of an issue going through the plastic. What's up? Tiny bit of an issue going through my desk underneath the plastic. But yes, I can understand why that would be a problem. It's wood. It's just plastic. Okay. Let's see what. Okay, so what we've got now is this gaping hole in the bottom of this laptop, and a product key for Windows 7 that is still readable. That is legit quite amusing that that will still fit there. Okay, I've actually done quite a good job on that whole. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm quite proud of the fact that that's come out as a like almost an entire circle. So I should be able to just drop that speaker right in there like that. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad for a first attempt in Steam. However, I'm not done. This bit I'm going to do upright, I'm just going to go quickly down to the outside. And this is just going to get rid of any rugged edges where I've been melting through. Okay, so for this part, I'm going to do something a lot in these cases, it's just going to be a detail. Flow the apple, not to allow me to get quite happily. Okay, great. So now there is one part that I need to do before I go ahead and set the speaker on the if I'm feeling. Yes, I'm using the whole time. Is taking the cable, I'm going to be using 12-volt cable for this computer fan adapter. I'm just going to cut my end. And I'm left with a nice short piece of red and black cable. I'm going to strip either end and hoping that it's the right cable. I'm just going to go ahead and make 2 solid. Okay, so the first soldering mark will be to the speaker, which will be positive and negative. God, I hope this goddamn speaker works. I'm doing all of this and I didn't even try to check if the speaker worked, you know. Probably would have been a smart idea, but hey, if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure I can get a hold of another one. I'm resourceful. Okay, so we're just gonna very easily tin the ends of these cables. Ideally, I should have cleaned the tip of this thing before I started to solder. Anything there with my fingers. Just burnt them. I did that. The stream's still okay? Are you watching or are you busy doing other stuff? Did my phone disconnect? Because it sounds like it did. No, yours did. Hmm? That's what? Cool or close? Jesus Christ, you're lagging. God damn, I'm on that. What is wrong with this soul here, man? Get that old crap off.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight
Might
down.
actually 10 now.
Earth from a bird's eye view.
This is
You should
amazing
go
when you have a
further to see
soldering
this
iron that doesn't even
too.
tin. Maybe it's just a bit too hot. Probably only have
When you want to get off the darkest ground,
just bubbling it up. And
the gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
okay, Chop is dead. He's dead. But nobody's interested in him. Lana. Lana?
When you want to get off the darkest ground,
Easy.
the gravity pulls you straight down.
Oh, right, you
Earth
disconnect
from a
again.
bird's eye view. You should go
Amazing.
further to see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down.
Didn't do anything. That's a new driver in. I gotta make this connection here real quick.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down.
I'm in my own life here. Okay, so that actually is in line with the motherboard now, which is pretty much exactly where I want it, to be honest. I'm in the way again, sorry. I'm in the way again. Oh boy. Okay. Right now I don't care if I'm in the way. Gotta plug that back in. This is at the field. I have a very odd method about being hot glue. Normally, I would use a hot glue gun. But if I can't be asked, I'll use a hot glue stick and a wand. Hence why I want this one. Yep. I'm playing with the stick of almost certain death. DIY hacks and like, oh yeah, this is how you can make your own very hot glue gun. We're not doing more than you come up with now you're probably thinking, oh hang on, okay, now you have this big compartment, resonance chamber, yes, but you have all these air gaps, like this big one down here. I'm not going to consider it an air gap, it's a port. No, I am going to have to seal that up with something, so I'll probably put something in there. Or I might take the original side piece off, which is located on here. I'll probably take that off like that. Throw that in there. And then like, I don't know, glue that. Yeah. Now at least that one helps. Okay. So now let's do that. So we're gonna have to do this one. You want me to do something on? You probably want to do this with everything selection. I put a couple of voice plugins in there. Makes it speak. I'm gonna make some back make myself some new little things. I'm chasing that's actually pretty well. Gonna clip the intro on the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. What? Okay, so all I need is to stick a RAM and that's pretty much solidified. I can put the thing back over and open it up, remove the towel, and the screen's complete. Fine, actually. There we go. I think there's anything else. I don't need to add any crap. I could if I wanted to put that in there, but I probably just thinking that it's really gassy to worry about that. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to take a couple of these wire features to deal with these gaps here. So there's a couple of gaps that I do want to address, and that is just more major internal ones that would affect how the speaker resonates inside the case. I'm literally going to be able to DJ with just the laptop. No DJ speakers, just the laptop. Yeah. Because now you never know when you want to DJ without using speakers. You just want to break the laptop out and public, and definitely. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, don't before. Just I did it with the other laptop, the one that I'm streaming on. But at the same time, I did have a speaker for that, so the only time I've ever done it without using the internal speakers is when I did it. Sorry, with only using the internal speakers is when I modded my tablet. And even then, it was still technically external because you have to plug it in. Whereas this is like completely internal. Okay, so we've got our high end and our bass speaker. Got it. Gonna close the box. So, before we've done that yet, we will have a quick. We're probably this thing. I hope that might help. Because I'm not too worried about like the mouse because that thing that I'm reading in that. I think I see the problem. And it is just like push a song. The last part works fine. Actually works substantially great. That word does not mean what I think it means. And actually, if you that story in me, which you can't see, but it's very specific clean. It looks like it's actually broke. Like off the rest of it, maybe someone slammed it and it's broke off. It actually looks like a very sharp. You go inside now. It's a cool goddamn stuff. And the other side, 2 seconds. Grab some soda.
Lead me out of the dark. I don't know how far I can go alone.
I'm doing it on one moment.
There's nothing you can do now. We're going down. All we have
And the rest of them
to do is
look,
try
for the most part, healthy. So I'm not going to bother them.
into
The rest of them, for the most part, look quite healthy. So,
one more
with that,
time.
and power it down. Well, now that that's fixed, let's go ahead and start carefully reassembling the machine. So here there's 2 ribbons that I need to clip. One's for the power button, the other one is for something completely unrelated to that. And we'll want to clip them down to it's always good to know which way did he go. Okay, let's look at it. That one's a clip in the army. And clipped and holds it in, and the next one. And this one open it in, that goes in there, and clip down. And now, I slowly reassemble the machine. And once that I'm happy that all the clips are back in like that, just released up at one side, but hey, it happened. We're back in. Now we're back in business. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to seal up that there. I'm going to seal up a couple of little holes real quick. Not all of them, but the majority of them. Especially such holes like movement. Alright, right. Excellent. So we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pick that piece of plastic up that I put behind me. And we're going to put the screws back in. So that's part of the motherboard. There's a random screw here that I know I put back in the mobile over there. So I have no idea where you've come from. Should be one there. What I'll go ahead and do is an 8. Go ahead and put. I think this one actually came out of. I think that one actually came out of the heatsink. That one's fine. Heatsink countdown is fine. You'll more than likely notice I'm not going to put all of the original screws back in. Yo, good to work, dude. What up, my dude? Just doing up some modding, man. Need to put something in there. Okay. Oh, that bit's done. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take the laptop and put it aside for a moment. And now I'm gonna grab my computer brush. Put it. Professional. No, the film home, that was something else. I was 100% from different streaming. That was definitely not a free drive into the bottom of the laptop. I know it's with a quotation mark. And this channel just got off the Anarchy Minecraft server. I have not been in Anarchy Minecraft. So Anarchy Minecraft server. To be honest, I haven't played Minecraft anymore. I've been too busy. Mm, a torch. You can see, but I can't see how you can I'm blind. Okay, the next thing I need to fix is the torch fixes. Keyboard, because I've actually lost the keyboard. So this thing is problem. I don't know if it just needs a thorough clean, so if I'm just gonna go like this and remove every key, and then just go and wash it or something, and blow dry it, and see if that helps. You're probably thinking, what the fuck, dude? When did anybody ever think that was a good idea? To just, wash their keyboard. You'd be surprised how many keyboards it saved, especially laptop ones. The amount of times I've had a keyboard that's been shit, and I've just literally took all of the keys off, took it to the sink in the bathroom, soaked it for like 5 minutes, and then left it to dry for a few hours. I mean, a good few hours, admittedly, but left it to dry for a few hours, and then like come back and just be like, oh hey, look, it's fine now. It works again. But at the same time, the amount of times I've done that and broke a keyboard even more than it was broke before. Like that. Just broke that key. Or these ones where there's like so much crap in there, dude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take all of these keys off of here. Literally take them all off, put the ones with the bars in, which I've learned, unfortunately, which ones the bars are. The hard way. This is why I hate laptop keyboards. I might just save my life here and just go and might just take the big keys off, leave all the little ones on, because we don't have this big problem earlier. Take all the big keys off, without bars, like plus bar, plus the bar, the end bar, then things not bar, that's not bar, that's not bar, that's not bar. I don't think that one's bar. Fuck, that one's bar. Not bar, not bar. I know that's bar. That's definitely barred. I gotta fuck on with that one. That's barred. Those are just a pain in the ass, as I've learned so far. And that are barred. So all I'm going to do now is we're going to go and dunk this in the sink for half an hour after I give it a quick wipe down. Yep, I'm literally just going to go and dunk it. And if you want to see me do that, I'll upload it on Twitter. What I'll do is I'm going to disconnect from Chord. I'm going to go and record me dunking this in the sink full of hot water. I'll be back in 2 minutes. How many viewers dwell on it? Yo, man. Okay, so, hello. I literally used to find the bathroom. And, and see what I can do to keep the keyboard. Easy. But that there is hot soapy water. The one thing they tell you never to do with a keyboard. Don't get the hot soapy motherfucking water. Yeah, that. I'm fucking up to that. Hello. Are you watching the stream? I just played the video back of me talking the laptop keyboard and the red hot soapy water. The stream exclusive, the picture exclusive. So, while we wait, you know, it's just put on and should we see if the laptop still even boots up? Because I'm cleaning the keyboard and hell, we don't actually know if the laptop even still works. My keycaps like going for a walk, and apparently so do my laptop keys. Just thank God this isn't my laptop, and I never have to do with this with my actual laptop. Disclaimer, the laptop used in this video is actually not a fake, but an old laptop that nobody actually gives a shit about. Hence why these things are being done. Do not try this yourself at home, this is really stupid, and I missed the spot. If I'm not worried about whether the laptop works or not, I missed the spot. Dry there. Dry. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drop the battery and see if it goes boom. That didn't go boom. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and attach that sexy hard drive, that 5400 RPM. Beautiful. I'm gonna clone it to a different drive with my PC. I'm gonna take this piece of plastic here and I'm gonna it was only now when I've actually realized this is only 5400 RPM. I like I've installed Windows and everything to this, and then like, oh wait, this is a 5400. Oh. For those who don't know, you have a 5400 RPM drive and a 7400. The 5400 is old, outdated, and considered slow. Why? Because, well, they're slow as shit. And nobody likes them anymore because they're slow as shit. The 5400 RPM. Whereas the new 7200s, which aren't really new anymore, the 7200 RPM are much quicker. And then quicker than that still is an SSD. Oh, it does. Hey, we got a display! Which on the camera does not look healthy. But hey, we got a display that does work. Bang one. I didn't unplug the fan, did I? I'm actually curious what to do. Let me just put the charger in here and see if you start going. Let's just stick my finger in here and do that. Okay, so the touchpad works again, so that's good. That button doesn't work. Oh, what does it? Because now I want me to type my pin, so I'm going to have to. We need some access. This is not very easy. Press record and set your pin. I can't set my pin, I've got no people. Well, hey, the driver works. And you can feel it. Strong language. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this off camera so you can't see me putting my pin number. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open Chrome now that we've done that shite. And I'm just going to run over here and grab my keyboard. Admittedly, it is the only keyboard I have spare. And it's not actually spare, it's actually the one I use to type on. Which, is it working? Oh, it is working. I thought it worked. The fan is kind of warm now, it's coming on. Well, I pulled up the plastic off and the fucking fan comes on. Okay, so we go to YouTube, which it looks like I can get there pretty easy. I'm going to alt tab into Spotify and pause it so that you actually get to hear what's going on. And let's see if my attempt worked, shall we? So if I unplug that, the fan still runs. It's good to know that the fan still works, that's important. Okay, so this is being slow as shit. Welcome to just booting up. The text looks like garbage. Does the other mouse click work? Does it? Fuck. Okay. So I'm going to put on some no copyrighted EDM. Now to speed this process up, we're going to go to our Chrome extensions and we're going to add this extension. We're going to add an extension called H.264.5. Now that is for machines like this, what is slow as shit and outdated as hell. And that basically allows me to not lag as much when watching YouTube stuff. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into Manage Extensions. And close this tab. For the most part, it's not too fast and not too slow, but it still works.
Why does the keyboard look like that?
Hmm?
Why does the keyboard look like that?
Like what?
Like, I know the keys are gone, but why does it look like that?
I'm not sure. Are you talking about now or
Yes, what I'm looking at right now.
are you looking on YouTube?
Yeah.
There is no keyboard.
Oh.
That's because there is no keyboard. That's the laptop without keyboard.
Okay.
So I'm just going to try and find like any... Actually, I'm going to use... I'm going to use a particular song called Elport Tremble. And I know that this should have been way quicker, you know. But because I've got to load like the entire playlist and everything like that, it's going to take like a week because I'm on Wi-Fi to a completely different router. And yeah, just get to sit back and I'm kind of curious to see if this is going to break the machine or fix the machine, but I don't think it'll reach anywhere. I don't want to see if that would even... It didn't even fit in there. That's good to know. That's probably a good thing that it doesn't fit in there. Okay, so we're going to play this song. Not the song I clicked, but okay, we're going to play this song then. Do I have an Ethernet cable lying around that I can help? Can I help you, laptop? Would an Ethernet cable help you? I know, I'm right in the way of the camera. I'm sorry. That might actually help the laptop. There we go. So we're just going to go ahead and ease the volume in. So we're going to full whack. That's pretty loud for a laptop to start. Considering now it's more like what it says it is with the old tech Lansing. I can put more bass into that. That's actually pretty powerful for a laptop right there. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and get some tape to go with that. that was quite a success actually, because that worked out pretty well. I could use, and I'm not saying I need it, but I could use that piece of plastic from before. It would benefit a lot. And what I'm going to do is, just because it could really use it, I'm going to play some like Melbourne Bounce or something. I've actually got a grill, a speaker grill, if I can. I've just seen it. I don't know where the fuck I put it. I've just seen it though. And it's just a mesh grill that I can stick on, really. There it is. It's just a little JBL mesh grill here. I'm just going to literally stick it on over the top. And then when my power comes through, like, oh, hey, did you get that laptop running? It's like, oh, yeah, it runs JBL. Did you know that? But I probably have to put it that way, so when you pick it up, it looks right. So for now, I'm just going to use a little bit of... I say a little bit. I'm using quite a bit here. I'm just going to use a decent amount of electrical tape to hold it down, just for testing, and then I'll probably... In fact, I'll definitely glue it down later. That should help for a start. No, I need that bit of plastic. What the hell did I do with it? It was there the entire time. Okay, so I need... Remember, I'm just testing here. I'm not doing anything permanent, so that's all the wire tape. And the wire tape that I take off, that I don't use, or that doesn't stay permanent, will probably stick underneath my desk for when I do want it. I just hit the sleep button. Shit. Sadly, this laptop is quick enough to register me pressing the sleep button, but not quick enough for me to avoid pressing the sleep button. So yeah, it's actually got the JBL grill on underneath, so I need some way to lift the other side up now. And then, yeah, that should be fine. We're going to let the thing soak for a bit. It does feel a bit weird having a sub in the bottom of this thing. That's for definite. I'm going to go ahead and power it up. We're going to play some test songs, some test tracks actually. We're going to mess around with it for a little bit, and then I'm going to unsoak the keyboard. And then we're going to... And once we've finished with that, we're going to do other stuff. So to make my life a little bit easier, what we're going to go ahead and do... I'm just going to slap this wireless mouse in real quick. Give me a little bit more control. There we go. This actually feels pretty nice to work with right now. It's pretty quick. What's the volume like? That's pretty loud for a laptop. Not gonna lie. You feel like through the desk here. pretty loud for a laptop. That's probably the loudest laptop I've ever made. And I've made some laptops that are pretty loud. But once you're on like a good connection, this is not gonna lie, once you're on a good connection, this is pretty quick. Let's try like Ponytown or something on it. Opening new tabs is slow as shit. I forgot about that. There we go. I'm gonna go like Ponytown because the graphics performance on this, it's actually got quite a good little graphics performer in here. I know you guys can't actually see any of this because, well, you know, I'm not pointing the laptop like that. Which, I mean, I could. So yeah, for performance, I mean, I'm set on Ponytown now, and hey, I'm not lagging heavily. It's pretty good. It's a playable experience, that's for sure. So I could probably play like Doom and things like that. Not like the new one, but hey, Clone Hero is probably too much for the like 2 little gigabytes of RAM it has, but things like YouTube and Facebook, probably not too bad. Let's go for some like. Let's go for my favorite song at the moment, and this is because I've seen it at BrownieCon. It's this. And remember, this is the laptop's bare audio. Just unplug the power down. It still thinks it's plugged in. That's pretty good. Okay. Just do that. So the laptop's on its own. Just lift that up real quick. So this is the laptop on its own right now. It's still operatable. And it's still actually not bad. Not gonna lie, obviously the buffering's a bit of an issue, but not gonna lie, if the keyboard was working on that, I would use this as maybe a daily runner over the top of my Lenovo. And that is purely because the audio and the fact that it just works. But mainly the audio. Like if I sat down on my lap with this, it's quite a nice experience. It's quite a nice experience actually. Now I think quite personally, if I was to put like a RGB keyboard or something in there and have it like stand up over with some nice RGB lighting on there, that would make a really nice gaming machine. Obviously with some upgrades, but the audio is superb. Like I would be quite happy to game on that. I'd be more than happy to game on that. Like, not even gonna go out there and lie. Like, obviously with the addition of it's pretty quick, it's pretty loud, and it's like, let's just try as if I was gaming or something. So like Battlefield 5. Let's try some of that, right? And obviously I'm not gonna go for anything UHD, but I just want to have a look from my point of view. If I was gaming on it, how would it look? How would it sound? How would it feel if I was using the machine?
Capturing all the objectives as many as
I'm
possible.
doing 720p at 60 frames, and it looks pretty good. Let me just.
We have taken objective Nova. First enemy down.
It sounds like I'm using a sound system.
Enemy's objectives to stay in this fight.
I'm just gonna leave that running and check this keyboard real quick. That's goddamn loud. I can hear it in the room. You can practically feel it in the other rooms. And here's the laptop keyboard dripping wet. But there it is. I'm just gonna pause that because it's freaking loud. Let me go ahead and turn it around towards me. I'm gonna go and dry this keyboard off, and then we can refit it. And then I'll probably call it a stream for the night. And maybe another time I'll go ahead and add some snazzy little LEDs onto it. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it at that. So I'll be back soon. I'm gonna leave everything. I'm going to mute my audio and leave some music on. And I'll see you guys soon.
watch a hater fall back. I'm too good with these hands, watch a hater fall flat. If I die, all I know, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's reppin'. Oh my God, oh my God. If I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin'. Oh my God, my whole life, my worst and my greatest weapon. I know I've been the ghost, greatest blessing. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always rapping. Oh my God, my whole life, my worst and my greatest weapon. I know I've been the ghost, greatest blessing. Let her recognize a king when he rapping with you. You hoes suckers, you always bring a vacuum with you. Solid like a mannequin between plastic is you. Cause if you gotta wanna pick, I gotta match an issue. Talking about me, then it gotta be lies. Cause I never get a tag or a chance to apply. If you don't got the courage to mention me, then you can fuck yourself with your phone until the battery dies. I mean, you mad at me, why? Cause I had to be fly. 2 albums in a year and I can't even try. Tried to fill my shoes, you had to retire. I'm the king on the throne, which is where I reside. And I pull up on a hater, watch a hater fall back. I'm too good with these hands, watch a hater fall flat. If I die, all I know, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin'. Oh my God, my whole life, my worst and my greatest weapon. I know I've been the ghost, greatest blessing.
Trying to hear music from silence, watching as everything falls away, taking steps in the open air, blindly following something as it pulls me to the edge. I know I'll go somewhere. I'm taking off into the endless sky. I'm opening my heart and I free my mind. I won't let fear keep me from flying. The one thing I need cannot be seen. It's to believe. I was scanning the surface, looking everywhere for a sign. Have not yet found meaning. Wasn't ready to let go, but it's clear I have to leave, for tomorrow's waiting. I'm taking off into the endless sky. I'm opening my heart and I free my mind. I won't let fear keep me from flying. The one thing I need cannot be seen, it's to believe. I was wishing for some guidance, for a path I could understand. But all I need is to believe in what I have always had I'm taking off into the endless sky. I'm opening my heart and I free my mind. I won't let fear keep me from flying. The one thing I need cannot be seen, it's to believe.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
Yo,
We are
and we will
heroes
try and plug this in and see if it blows it up. Though. Come on. Is it gonna go or is it gonna blow? If it's still dead, that's fine. I did not expect this to actually be in the slightest. To the point. Before we plug this in, we'll go ahead and stop me. I'm gonna go ahead and get like a notepad or something just in case it stops again. I'm using the external keyboard data pad.
town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
I'm gonna do
all
a back
around
in
the
the column.
globe
That you can
trying
see
to
it
protect
going on.
your soul.
Okay, so while that's launching Notepad, your predicaments. Did drowning it in water for half an hour and then drying it fix it? What do you guys think? What do you think, Lonnie? You think drowning the laptop keyboard in water for half an hour and then drying it with a hairdryer that overheated? Do you think that would have fixed it? In case your bets, place your guesses. If I can't open this piece of plastic and get this to go in the hole, I just have to order a new one. And then, now plugged in. Oh, it's clicking things. It's typing stuff on its own. Oh, it's typing things on its own. That's a lot of twos. 22. 200 and... Clearly, the water fix... It's just www. Oh, it's opened like a lot of new tabs. It keeps spamming F2. Okay, this does not work. Drowning it in water for half an hour does not work. This laptop just got put to the extreme. Does not work. That definitely did not. Okay. Now we have another option. Our other option is that goes there, and then we need to find a way to get the circuit board in somehow. If I was smart, you see, what I could have done is plug that into that hole instead. But one, I don't think that would fit. No, it's too wide for a start. And two, it's not really the right keyboard. So when I get some money, I would have to order a new keyboard. And sadly, because I don't have Patreon supporters, I can't order that stuff. But more so just due to the fact that like I don't regularly go out of my way to get stuff. See, I could do that and then put a nice black frame on it. See? That look lovely. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. The next option is what I'm doing the other option. But that doesn't table me. The only problem with that is that when I try to shut the screen, if I close that, it's going to snap on the switch there. Meaning the idea in itself won't work. Which means I have to have the keyboard removable. However, that does actually seem like it would want to fit in there, to be honest. But yeah, let's have a go at getting the Bluetooth working and seeing if we can get like just the USB to connect to it. So what I'll do is I shall not use that lead because that's huge. I'll just use like this thin little cable here. I'm going to unplug my keyboard. I'm going to plug this one in. Okay, so it's in pairing mode now. We're in pairing mode now. Now I'm going to have to open. This thing it doesn't feel like it does, but it should. Anything that doesn't, we're going to have problems here. Because I don't have a even swim. I'm waiting for this keyboard to work. It never will. Unplug. And of course, I can't type it on that, can I? And I need to unplug that and plug that in. And use the inbuilt mouse, which I don't mind using the inbuilt mouse. This one works fine. The settings bar doesn't work fine though, so we're going to see if we can get this working. Obviously I am missing a numpad there. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of like a cheap. Oh, see, it doesn't even have Bluetooth. Okay. That's fine. So it is just a keyboard use only. But I'm going to come back to that keyboard that's there tomorrow and we'll see if it's fixed itself at all. So unfortunately, this keyboard is out of the question. At least until I get a Bluetooth adapter. So I do have one, I just don't know plugged in where it normally is. I don't know where I would put it. Normally it would be my top drawer, so this drawer for it. And that's what's left of my Bluetooth adapter is a piece of metal. I've lost the other one. A good one. Oh well, anyway, so that's it for me for now. So put that up there, move that. I'm going to put this keyboard here. Right there. Get the tournament edition, that would work great, wouldn't it? Okay, there we go. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Let's hope this thing still survives until then. I'm gonna go watch some YouTube in HD. Bye to you all.